Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the SloppyJoesPodcast and a happy Friday. Hope you are well. Friday feeling.
What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? I'm working. We're grafting hard.
Oh yeah?
I am DJing for Day Fever. Day Fever is that thing between 3 and 8 o'clock where you can go and party all day and then you can be home by 9.
Blimey.
High five. What we're doing tomorrow? Oh, it's Joe's. By the way, if anyone's in town on Friday night, what are you doing Friday night?
Just saving myself for the Saturday.
Well, what are you doing Saturday?
Paul McCartney.
Amazing. That's a tease to
One
come.
of the best days of my life, hopefully.
If you're watching this on a Friday and you're about, I'm doing a last-minute thrown together night with Dairy Dave from the Lion's Den, where we've got 4 acoustic acts doing indie tunes and Christmas tunes, and then I'm going to DJ throughout.
Where is it?
Lion's Den, where we did bingo. Yeah. We're just going to do there. So if you're about on Friday, come down for a few scoops. I'll get you a few beers on me. Guinness or 2. Ethan James?
I'll have 2.
Oh yes, I am here. Hello. Can I come to that thing with Dairy Dave? Maybe I'll let you know.
It's got to be a yes. Say yes.
What day was it again? Just
Friday the 13th.
Today.
Friday the Ooh.
I'm looking for some.
Ooh, exactly. Yeah, all right. I can come along.
See you there. Lots to come up on the show.
Loads to come up on the show.
I've got some big news stories to talk about.
Yeah.
I've also DJed Blackpool Tower recently.
We need to talk about your DJing, I think.
Tower.
How are you getting these gigs, man?
Random, innit?
It is.
From DJing the Script After Party to Blackpool Tower to Day Fever to launching a night in Northern Quarter, which I can't do after January for reasons. I'm winking at
What's
Joe.
happening?
You know, but can't say.
Vasectomy?
I can't say till the 2nd of Jan, can I?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's exciting.
Big news then.
A guy.
Have you signed a contract on that, by the way?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes. Shut up anyway. A band called the K's. We know the K's.
Special K.
They played Blackpool Tower on the windiest day of the year.
Well, I mean, obviously that's irrelevant because, unlike what I thought, it's at the bottom of the tower, isn't it? The venue.
Yeah, the
venue. I thought the venue was at the top.
Now there is a room at the top that only fits 50 people in.
Because when Peter Kay did his live from the Blackpool Tower, it's like called Top of the Tower or whatever.
Yeah.
I genuinely, because I'd never been to Blackpool at that point, I thought that the room was like in that kind of top bit at the top of the tower.
I think the room that Peter Kay does is that room.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's only about 50 people that he holds in there. If you look at the crowd, it's not massive.
Yeah, but it's not 50.
Do you think?
50 is half of what we did for the live show.
Yeah, but in that sort of room environment. Here's what I do know. You go into Blackpool Tower.
Yeah.
The downstairs bit is crazy. I don't know if they know what's going on down there. It's sort of like organised chaos. There's 3 rooms, right? There's a circus in the tower, by the way. Permino. A circus room, 1,000-seater circus room. Then also in the tower is another room where they do Strictly Come Dancing.
Is that where they do it?
Yeah, the ballroom. 2,000 people.
Is every episode in there?
No. But if you get halfway through the series, you go to Blackpool. And everyone wants to go there. Right. Blackpool. And then there's this other room, which is a music venue. So if you look at the tower, the Blackpool Tower, and you go down, there is 3 venues there. And there's a Madame Tussauds, and there's a Harry Ransom's fish restaurant.
Harry Ransom's.
It was spooky. Did you get blown away by the storm in any chance?
In any capacity? When was this? The Saturday?
Saturday storm.
I was in Sheffield, and I we'll talk about that in a minute. It disrupted things. I'll say that much. But not too bad now.
So all I can say is
coastal as you.
Driving to Blackpool was crazy.
Was it?
I was in the fast lane at one point. I got blown off to the middle lane.
Oh.
Wow.
Has anyone else got blown off like that?
No, not to the point where it made me change the car.
Change the car.
Really?
That's scary.
What if it had gone the other way? If you'd been blown off into the central res, if you're in that central reservation, we may never see you again.
It's crazy to think that, isn't it?
I would drive middle lane the whole way if it was that way.
Do you think? And then you got to take your chances.
Bit of a buffer zone.
And then when you were by the seaside, it became sort of like dune. The sand sort of was blown onto the roads. So then you were having these sort of weird little sand moments and yeah. Anyway, it was all good.
Was there a big worm?
No big worms. There was a big...
So what were you DJing?
The K's did a live gig. What do you mean?
So
it's
you
a
did
music gig.
Well, yeah, but the pre-show,
Preamble,
you're not there when they're there.
Yeah.
You're setting things up.
Here's how I was going to go. Darryl was going to drive me to the gig. I was going to DJ, and then Darryl was going to drive me home.
Why couldn't you drive? Why do you need a chauffeur?
Because, ladies and gentlemen, I love Stella. Booze.
You didn't
I got asked
play the same song twice in a row like you did last time you had a beer when you were DJing, did you?
That was ages ago when I had a beer when I was DJing. That was about 3 years ago. No, because I got a little thing now to tells you what you've played. So
not because you've learned your lesson, but because you've got an app to stop you from making that mistake.
Exactly. Darryl then texted me the day saying he's too ill to drive.
What?
So I had to sort of declare that, I was going to have to drive myself.
Declare
to me,
Who did you declare it to?
Becky in the front room. So I've got to go.
Where was Buck in all this?
Sad. He was there. Because then I get to the gig and I got my own green room, mate.
Really?
I opened the green room door. There it was, glistening. 12-pack of Stella. 12-pack of Stella on ice.
Is that what you'd ask for your rider to be?
He said, do you want some beers? And I said, yeah, go on then. But this was before I knew I had to drive. Just looking on it, going, oh, fuck.
How many did you have?
I didn't have any.
You can have 6 or 7.
But did I put some in my bag to take home? Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. So was it all right?
Yeah, it was good. It sort of gave me a green room rider like I was a band. There was 2 bags of big nachos, got through 1. There was hummus, too much hummus. The hummus to nacho ratio was crazy.
You decide. They weren't pre-hummus.
I didn't decide this.
What, so each nacho was laid out with a fucking pyramid of hummus on it?
No. He gave me 4 boxes of hummus. That's so much for 2 bags of nachos, isn't it?
Right, yeah,
do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah. He's a man with surplus hummus.
Yeah.
He probably had a Greek night the night before and thought, can't believe my luck.
Yeah.
More hummus than I know what to do with.
Yeah, so I had
Maybe Joe used it as a face pack.
What else did they have? Really bad sour Haribos. Really knocked me sideways for a little
really
bit.
bad.
Do you know like the Haribos where you get you take a bite and you get them stuck in your teeth?
The Tangfastic?
No, Tangfastics are good. These ones are kind of like in a funny spike shape, and they're like a jelly, but it's kind of like a little bit harder.
Yeah, like similar to the strawberries.
The strawberry, exactly the same sort of. I don't get them sweets because half of them just get stuck.
Yeah.
And then you spend half the time. Anyway,
they're a real crag filler, aren't they?
Yeah, real crag filler. The gig went swimmingly.
Did they? Obviously, you know that you're not the main event. How does that feel when you're?
What do you mean? Well, I'm not the main event.
No, I'm not. I'm not using this as a diss. I'm saying what vibe does that create of you're there to warm people up?
Yeah.
Is it full? Is it kind of people trickling in and out?
It was very full. Very full.
That's good.
Very full. Because people in Blackpool, I mean, there is a Wetherspoons downstairs. If you want to go to the Wetherspoons, crack on.
What, built into the tower?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this place.
It's crazy, isn't it?
This is Joe McGrath written all over it, isn't it?
So yeah, it was
Circus
very, very
animals
busy.
wandering in and out. A gorilla on a chain being just dragged through the middle of the dance floor for the 2:00 show.
But I played right the way up to they came on, so everyone was there. Right. You hit yourself on the tooth. But what was mad is the signal for me to stop was a flash of a torch. No. With a flash of a torch.
Very old school Blackpool, isn't it? Because a lot of the old, she's in the mid-70s, the promoter, but she's back from the good old days where you could do that and it wouldn't be seen as exploitative.
It was tricky because everyone was flashing with their phones. Me.
Why?
Because I'm at the balcony bit onto the side, so I'm waiting for a flash.
So this is an asymmetrical balcony-based setup.
Yeah, it's quite tricky to show you.
Sounds odd.
Let me show you a video so you know what I'm showing.
Yeah, let me see this.
So dark? Everyone's like, wait for the flash. I'll tell you this: so many people flashed.
Really?
But they were just.
In my head, what I'm imagining before I see it is, do you know the camping trip? In between his episode, and that big hall that they're in, and around with his
no, this is it.
Wow, look at that! That's proper. That.
So I'm waiting for the flash, but you see that guy? See that kid there?
Yeah,
he's got a flash. So I'm not waiting for the flash.
So you're at the back of behind, the stage.
Yeah, but I've got a mic for the first time ever. They gave me a mic. They said, because you're behind, just say hello now and again. And go,
so we're going to put that video in?
Yeah, put that video in.
So the stage is in front of Joe. You're not on the stage.
No, but everyone can see me if they just.
Why didn't they put you on the stage?
I got too much ego.
What?
Nah, it's a smaller stage and they've got a lot more equipment. So I just couldn't fit on. It's a shame, isn't it?
How was it? Did you love it?
Brilliant.
What kind of bumps
wait. Because I was like, the flash, when am I going to know? Oh, I knew, big boy.
Really?
This guy pulled out a torch. I nearly lit the room up.
Really?
Bang, bang, bang. He had to pull it like that. And I was like, well,
Like a chainsaw?
There's the flash.
Do you remember how
Fade
bad?
out.
Do you remember how bad torches used to be when we were kids?
No, don't know what you're talking about. I remember how bad torches used to be.
Are you kidding me?
Torches are good.
In your mum and dad's cupboard in the kitchen,
Yeah.
where they keep the torch, maybe next to the tea
I don't think
towels.
we've got a torch in our house.
You've got
Candles.
Ethan will have, because he lived up in the countryside.
Oh, yeah.
There was some torches knocking about. Light bulbs have got so much better since we were kids.
I think you're misremembering something.
No, this is true, because the kind of like globalization of the LED has turned the torch market on its head. Do you not remember when you turn a torch on and if the battery was anything other than 100%, which it never was, because you used to have to put them big chog-off batteries in. And like sort of put like one on top of the other, top of the other, and like 6 of these batteries it'd take, and you turn it on and it'd just be like the dimmest orange little blob. That almost would sort of droop onto the floor like of the light. Now you can get a torch for about $8.99. The battery lasts 2 years, and it will literally take your nan's eyes out if she's got cataracts.
But do you know what was better in the olden days when it comes to lights? The dim light. You can't dim lights anymore slowly with a little switch in your rooms or whatever. They're extinct.
Are you a candle cannon?
Stop. The lights in this very room, Ethan.
Well, these ones.
Just go up to cut to the wide.
These ones are for.
Cut to the wide, please.
He's got a
these
point.
ones
Cut
are
to the
for.
wide.
Don't
Turn the light up and down.
Don't start. For the audio listeners, yes, we do have a dim light in the studio.
What's that look like? Yeah. That's a dim light, that one.
Reminds me of Halloween, because we always do that at Halloween episodes,
We
don't
turn
we?
it down a bit. And these are LED things,
big
by the way.
boys.
But you know what I mean? They're illegal now.
No, they're not.
They're illegal in houses.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I'll give you that.
I don't think there's any law about lights in your house at all.
I think there is. I
you
don't
not
know
have
why
dim
they've
lights
stopped
anymore?
then. They would just be everywhere, wouldn't they?
Would they?
What's wrong with a dim light? Why would there be
They're
illegal?
brilliant. That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying that we don't know like the full capacity of the light, so we always have it like halfway down?
I think there's a law against it or something against the environment or something.
Brilliant.
Do you a candle kind of person?
We're a candle family.
Do you like candles?
I like a candle. They're too expensive. And then you'll see that the footage of like, it'll be like using an infrared camera or something, and it's showing all the sort of cancer-giving fucking chemicals that are coming off the candle. And it's like swirling around the room you're in. You've got a baby breathing it in, and they're meant to be really bad for you if you don't have your windows open, aren't they?
Yeah, mate,
and they just coat the room in soot.
I love soot.
This podcast is brought to you by sons.co.uk.
Yes, Sloppy Joe's 33 to get 33% off their fabulous products. But Joe, I mean, what kind of world are sons.co.uk in?
Well, Sons are in the, I hate to say it, a world that you find yourself embroiled in. A world of hair loss and hair loss prevention.
Unfortunately, I do find myself in this world, but fortunately, I find myself finding sons.co.uk.
And the thing is, yes, obviously, at the moment, you're the one who's more sort of in potential sort of dire need of sons.co.uk. But I tell you what, my hairline ain't what it used to be. And I think a very high percentage of men will experience some sort of hair loss before the age of 35. So it's not just about getting in when it's too late, it's about preventing, and sons.co.uk are here to do that.
Go and check out their products. They are clinically proven treatments that have got you covered. They include sprays and tablets, shampoos and vitamins. There's loads on the website, and you can get it being paid per month. So try our code SloppyJoes33, sons.co.uk.
Link in the description.
I've got a random question to ask you.
Go on.
Is there a place in the UK you just know you'll never go?
That's a really good question.
Because I'm going to throw one out there.
I've got a few.
I've got a few. I'm going to say it, and if you're from there, I'm sorry. I just don't think I'll ever go to Portsmouth.
No. It's a really nice one, that.
I just generally
You're not
don't.
going to go there.
It's not bad on Portsmouth.
Maybe if you get a ferry somewhere.
Yeah.
I tell you where I'm never going to go, and this is a big one, and I've never been. I'm not sure I'm ever going to make it to Cardiff. I don't think I'm going to get there. It's been 30 years. I've almost been a couple of times.
You've almost been.
Lizzie's brother's stag do was there, but we couldn't make it. I feel like it's not in my future to go to Cardiff.
Ethan, do you have one of these?
Yeah, do you know that little bit of the country that goes down into the corner, the shoe of it, like your Plymouth, your
Cornwall.
I've never been, and I just don't see why I would go all the way down even further.
Some of the best beaches in the country.
Cornwall, though, is a beautiful place.
Cornwall's incredible.
And I could see myself going there, but Portsmouth.
Do you know what I was thinking? The other day, I was on Google Earth, and I just zoomed in on a random bit of let's just say Texas, into a random yard, and then I just dropped my character there and I started walking around the yard. I just thought, what are the odds that most times out of whatever, I wouldn't see this yard on my time if I had my time again. But here I am standing in this yard on Google Earth.
Google Earth and Maps, we've talked about this in the past. I could spend hours on
It's
that.
incredible, isn't it?
Zooming into
how have they done
little
it?
islands, I don't even know.
How have they done it? It's so good.
It's so bloody good.
I love that we do stuff like that. Where else are you?
Where else would I never go? Sunderland, probably.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I can get myself to Newcastle, because we've got to go to Newcastle one day, haven't we, Ethan? But
go to
Sunderland for some reason.
Crap.
Crap.
Another one I've never been to that I should have, and this is a big boy. I've never been to Brighton.
I don't think I'll ever go to Brighton.
I don't think I'll make it that far. How am I getting there?
When do you go to Brighton?
Maybe on like a stag do or something, or like I don't know. It's meant to be nice. I'm not against it. Have you been to Norwich?
Yes.
You've been to Norwich.
I've been to Norwich, but I know you're
never. I don't think I'll ever be to Norwich.
You will never.
Can I say?
Those.
I nearly went to Norwich. They launched a Norwich Wing Fest.
Obviously.
But it didn't take. So
Really,
it didn't take. I don't know why.
Like an organ.
They're kind of ribs guys down there.
Oh, none of us are going to go to Coventry.
No, I've never been to Coventry.
Just rule that. Milton Keynes probably never going to happen for me.
Unless you get caught at the train station.
Oh yeah.
On the way from Manchester to London.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, Ethan?
Inverness.
Inverness, Scotland's quite high up, isn't it?
I've been up there a little bit though, and me and Lizzie went last year.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Incredible. Maybe the best place in the UK actually.
Huh?
I've said it. Scenery, wildlife, villa, vista. Amazing.
No, that's Birmingham.
Shut up. Yeah, go to the Highlands.
Oh really?
Yeah, you'd love it.
How long of a drive is it up there?
Well, what we did is we drove up to Glasgow, spent the night there.
Nice.
Went out for a little curry. Glasgow's great.
Fucking nice.
It was actually a Chinese, but it was a big hot pot piece.
Ooh.
And I got it was too much. It was weird actually, this restaurant, because we walked past it about 3 times and no one's in. It's like completely empty. Literally every chair is empty.
When you say you walked past it 3 times, were you sussing it out?
Well, we were trying to work out where to go, and me and Lizzie always do this thing where we'll come up with an agreement of where we're going to go, and then one of us will change our mind as we're basically there.
You go to step in.
When it's me changing my mind, I think it's the most reasonable thing in the world. And when Lizzie changes her mind, I am furious. and he's like, what's the point? You're the one that wanted to make the plan in the first place, and now we're here. We're literally here. I'm a dick. But this was one where we wanted to go to this curry house, and then we couldn't be arsed. And then, so we've gone past this Chinese by accident 2 times already, to the curry house, and then all the way halfway back, and then we go back again, and it's completely empty, but the windows are steamed up. Oh. What's going on there?
What is that?
Not sure.
Is that because of the...
So we go in, normal size restaurant, probably the size of this room maybe, is the main dining area. We go in, we say, table for 2 please, we're thinking, and then she goes, let me just check. I can see 15 empty tables.
Hate that.
Then she goes, come this way, and we're going further back. The front area is basically a holding room. We go into this grand ballroom at the back that felt like I was in mainland China.
Amazing.
It was big tellies showing like adverts for Chinese things. It was big plump padded walls. There's Chinese families with just endless food that they're all just dipping into, whole fish being boiled alive on the tables, and it was bustling. It was incredible.
Right, can I say something? I don't know. The Chinese have my heart because whenever I see Chinese people order food, they order far too much.
Yeah.
And I see Chinese people half my size ordering the best. and loads of sides. I'm like, I wish I was on their fucking table.
Yeah, and they always get it. They always get it right.
They always get it right.
Yeah.
But I never see them finish it.
No, they don't finish it. They won't want to finish it.
So I'm jealous. Invite me to your table.
The other great thing about Chinese people, in terms of the culinary world, I think I must have told you this before. When I worked at Manchester Uni, I used to work
What did you lecture in?
No, I didn't lecture. I worked in the food court on the coffee stand, right? But there was
I love
there was
that.
loads of other small local businesses. Then obviously there was one doing breakfast.
Were you rivals?
No, we were all friends.
Okay.
Great pals, to be precise. There's one doing like English breakfast, one doing sort of like Thai stuff, sandwiches, pastries, hot dogs, whatever. All that stuff. Every white person that came into that place between 8:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. went to the full English breakfast place, or maybe a pastry. The Chinese students would eat anything for breakfast. Is it a hot dog for breakfast today? Maybe it is. Am I having pad thai? Am I having spaghetti bolognese at 9 a.m.? Am I having a small curry at 9 a.m.? And I learned from that, have what you want for breakfast. Breakfast has got this weird connotation that you have to have like these 8 foods that we all have. No. Cereal, porridge, toast, full English, pastries, yogurt. Like that's kind of it. Eggs. Give me a fucking triple cheeseburger for breakfast.
Oh,
and
give me
a red hot oily soup with loads of seafood in it for breakfast at 7:30 a.m. I learned that during that spell, and that stuck with me. That try it at home, genuinely.
I had a Guinness for breakfast the other day before holiday.
Yeah. I mean, the holiday stories to come on Tuesday's episode.
Oh, yes.
But breakfast time on your men's trip is often... Because obviously Alan has his fruit, doesn't he? Always eats fruit for breakfast, doesn't he?
Well, that's been debunked.
Was it?
That was just a phase, I think. That Alan the other day he posted on his Instagram story. It must have been like 11:30 or something. A picture of a pie at his desk or whatever.
Pie at his desk.
First day back at work, pie for breakfast or something.
What was your Guinness for breakfast like?
Yeah, belt and sets you off, doesn't it? It's basically a meal, a Guinness, isn't it?
No, actually got less calories than almost everything you can get.
Every beer, yeah. I just think it feels like a meal. Whilst we're talking about pad thai, I want to shout out to a Barn Pad Thai in Reddish, right? BAAN Pad
Ethan,
Thai.
what does this stink of?
No.
You've had a...
Say the story.
You've had a little backhand, haven't you? Remember, if your pad thai needs, go to Barn Pad Thai in Reddish. That's BARN, spelling it out. Pad Thai.
My cousin,
15% off. Use the code McGrath.
My cousin on his 18th there. On Sunday.
It runs in the fucking family, doesn't it?
My cousin works at the Pad Thai place.
Incredible. He had his 18th party at his own work.
Joe, it's a family-run business.
Fucking hell. You couldn't
my mate Ben, I went to college with him, he runs it. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together, he starts running it now. So I go, Seamus, where are we going for your 18th? I go, Pad Thai, place he works at.
I can't get it off, so let's just have my party at work.
Listen to the deal he gets, my cousin, right? My little cousin. If he rocks up half an hour early, I might work there. If he rocks up half an hour early, he gets a full meal on the house, right? And then he gets to take home whatever he wants. So before the kitchen closes, what do you want? No, not the couch. What do you want? Well, here's the thing. Rocking 30 people there for the Pad Thai.
Amazing.
For my cousin's 18th. It's bring your own booze.
Oh, love hearing that.
My auntie Christine went all in.
60 cans of Guinness.
More, on a Sunday night, I don't know how levered she thought we were all going to get, but there was a bottle of wine per person.
No.
Yeah, and she gave it all to the staff afterwards. Happy birthday, Seamus.
So every shift he can get a free meal. Take home what he wants.
And the Penang, Joe.
What's that? Curry?
It's like a hot coconut curry. Oh. It was, and I had it with sticky rice.
Oh.
And unbelievable. We should go. It's in Reddish. It's about a 12-minute drive from us.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah,
is it nice?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Well, let's go there then.
Yeah, but we've got to try and fit a couple of things in.
So how are we spelling it?
BAAN Pad Thai. Barn Pad Thai.
Amazing.
We've got to pick up the curry.
Happy birthday to Seamus.
Happy birthday, Seamus. How was Sheffield?
Yeah, really good. Me, Adam, and Ross went out.
Where was Ross at the live show? Miss Ross.
He couldn't make it.
What's he doing? He's lying to you, isn't he?
Nothing. He just couldn't do that, and then the next weekend as well.
Why? Has he got like a family in that?
No, but he's got a girlfriend and that, and a house.
He's got a house, yeah,
and a couple of dogs. So we were going to go to Sheffield. We've been planning this for months. It's literally been like, I don't know, since the summer we've been talking about this. And so Ross has like nailed us all down for a day. I don't see him very often. And he was like, I was like, come to Manchester, we'll go out, you can stay at mine if you want, whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, well, maybe we could go to Sheffield instead, because it's kind of in the middle for everyone. I thought, yeah, that's fair enough, let's do that. So Ross was like, I'll book something. And I was thinking, because also it's the day that Forest played United.
Yeah.
But Adam's a Forest fan, and I'm
a United fan.
So that was always nice. And I've always had a bit of a soft spot for Forest because Adam, who was like my best mate when we were 6, was a Forest fan, so I kind of liked him. But obviously wanted United to win. So that was good. And then Ross was like, right, I booked something. Brilliant. Just leave it to Ross, he'll sort it.
Of course,
9 a.m.
Huh?
I was like, oh, that's a bit early.
And you getting the train over,
And I've got to get the train over because Lizzie's got...
That's an 8 o'clock train, isn't it?
It's an 8 o'clock train.
Early.
Oh, not in Sheffield. That's 9 a.m. in Worksop, by the way.
What is he booking for 9 a.m?
It was a golf simulator. 18 holes.
Huh?
Yeah. All inside a warehouse in Worksop's Glassworks industrial estate. So that meant, because of the way the trains worked, I either got the one that got in at 8:15 or 9:15. So I can't get that one because I'm late. I had to wake up at 5:15 in the morning, like I'm going on holiday or something. I had to get up at 5:15 a.m.
What's your routine there then?
So I went to bed at like 10:30, but then because I was worried I was going to miss my alarm, I couldn't sleep. So I didn't get to sleep till nearly 1, and then I woke up at 3. I woke up at 4. I woke up at 4:30. I woke up at like.
Hate that because the anxiety of thinking that you're going to miss it.
Because I thought if I get this wrong, it's the only train that gets me there before golf starts. So I was up at. I barely slept that night. It felt like it was like a kid before Christmas or something. But it was nice because my dad picked me up from Sheffield.
Nice.
And we went to his, and then we all had like breakfast at mum and dad's.
Oh, that is nice.
That was a beautiful, magical moment, actually.
Full English?
No, beans on toast with bacon. Ooh. I made the flat whites. My nephew ate genuinely half a watermelon by himself. He's 3 years old, so that was a bit. Wow. He couldn't stop with the watermelon.
Oh, amazing.
It's his favourite food. But it was a fantastic day. We were playing golf. Couldn't get it going at all. Last time I went to that golf place, it's like an indoor simulator because I'm quite tall. And when I used my driver, which is the longest of the clubs, swung it, knocked a bit of the ceiling off. And those simulated booths cost like thousands each.
Thousands.
So I was on my best behaviour, didn't use the driver once. And then we just went out to Sheffield. Man United lost. Great fun. What a day for everyone. Then we went to a karaoke.
Did you start drinking? When did you start having when was your
first beer? First beer was at about 11:30.
Oh, that's not
when
bad.
we got back to Ross's after the golf.
Nice.
So we staved it off. Amanda staved it off. And then we ended up in this karaoke bar, which was sensational.
Really good.
It was like being in Worksop. It had a bit more kind of old school, a bit rougher. Kind of the stuff I'm used to from growing up. And we put our names down. I have to thank you for our choice. It's a Joe McGrath classic. What do you think we went for?
Is it a female artist?
Of course. You know what it is. You know what the song is.
Go on, say it.
Unwritten by Natasha Benefit. It's an absolute slammer of a song. Everyone's like, oh, and then you get into it, and then...
Yeah.
But
the finale is incredible as well.
That little pause. And then first sentence, I'm like singing, and I'm like putting the mic to the crowd.
Why is everyone going for it?
Oh, it's popping off. Woman takes the microphone off me.
What?
I've got a video.
She takes the mic off
Takes the mic off me, doesn't give me back for the full song. I didn't get to sing a single word of it. Let me show you this. And
Did you not say, can I have that back?
Yeah, I did about half a dozen times. She literally just wouldn't give it to me.
And is she singing good?
She's the worst singer I've ever seen. So here we go, look, we're kicking off.
Oh, I hate this.
Cut through it.
I hate this.
So me and Ross are on stage. Adam isn't allowed on stage for this one because he wanted to do his own song afterwards, and you're not allowed to do back-to-backs.
What do you mean you're not allowed to do? Is that a rule?
The bloke who runs it is astonishing. He's one of those blokes who simultaneously wants to look really tough and like he's running a tight ship, but also, whenever there's an opportunity, is joining in with the singing.
No, he's not.
He loves singing, this guy. He's joining in. Right, so here we go.
Let me see this.
So there's Ross and me. You can see us on stage.
Yeah. I like this. Bar. Wireless mics as well, by the way, for the audience.
I am unwritten. Right. You can hear it. Everyone's got.
Right, so you're getting the crowd going here.
Yeah,
I like it.
Getting the crowd
Bit
going.
of eye contact. Nice.
We would have to cut some of this because
what a crazy building this is. By the way,
it's a crazy building. Low office style.
Low
office.
Here we go. Oh, you've handed the mic over
I've
now.
Lost it.
She keeps it for the.
I tried to get it. Look, oh my god! Fight it back off her.
She
literally won't let go of it.
She won't let go of it.
Look, and that's me for the rest of the song.
No.
Behind her, look. I'm just done. I'm out.
So.
I'm out at that point. I just stood on the stage, Ross and her singing the whole thing. What a moment.
That's going.
And then look at Adam, right?
What did he do? Why did he want to do a solo tune?
Because he's got he likes doing. What is it now? Oh, what's the song?
What were the words?
Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith.
Yeah.
And that's his thing. So here we go. Here's Adam doing that. Doesn't look at the screen once, by the way. Knows every word.
Really? Oh, he's rocking it, to be fair to him.
Look at the place, look how good it is. Look at it.
This is class. He's high class.
I sent that video to my mum of Adam. I need to tell you what she said. Everyone who's seen it is like, he's actually quite good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah. And I sent Adam listens to the show, so hopefully he's listened to this and he hears the compliments. So I sent it through. Sorry, let me just find this quickly. And my mum said, didn't realise that was Adam at first. Brill. And then I said, yeah, he nailed it, didn't he? Didn't even need the lyrics. And my mum said, I thought that was the act. Like there was a person on. She said it's so relaxed and bringing in the audience, etc. I didn't even click that it was Adam. My mum thought that was like an official musician doing karaoke.
He was brilliant.
He's good, isn't he?
What did you do? Where were your feeds throughout the day?
We ate. Europe's biggest food court is in Sheffield.
Is that recently opened?
Yeah, about 6 months ago.
Is it good?
Amazing.
What did you get?
I had a laksa, which is like funnily enough, you mentioned a coconut kind of curry. It's like a coconut spicy soup. I think it's Singaporean. Delicious. Ross had a burrito. Adam had some spicy chicken chips.
What does that mean, spicy chicken chips?
I don't know, it was very good. And then after that, I had 20 minutes to get to the train station and I got a Burger King from the station and ate it on the train out.
Unbelievable.
It was a brilliant
bed for when?
Bed for about 10:35.
Oh,
which isn't bad, but
it's a great day.
Still a 14-hour day.
I love these days because you can go to people who you need to see. And you can plan a great day where you know that you don't have to take it too far. You go and tick a load of boxes. You saw your family. You've met up with Adam and Ross, and then you can be in bed for 10:30.
Yeah. Shout out to Adam and Ross as well. Both booking venues because everywhere was so busy. The box we went in there, that was good.
Oh, nice.
And then common room we went in there as well.
Oh, brilliant!
Lovely little place.
Happy days. Adam won my Luke Littler top as well.
Yeah, he didn't wear it.
Did you know?
No, shame.
Can we talk about something that we'll disagree on?
Oh, I'd love to.
We all watched the trailer, didn't we, Ethan?
Oh, yes.
For the new zombie film, which is a sequel to 28 Days Later. It's 28 years later.
Have you seen 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later?
Not seen 28 Weeks.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I've seen 28 Days. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, that is good. That's the
brilliant film. You've seen both? You've seen both of them, Ethan?
Oh, none at all. But I saw the trailer and I was really intrigued by it.
You don't think the trailer's good, do you?
No. I don't think the film looks bad. I think the trailer was bad.
Really? I thought the trailer was brilliant.
You said you thought it might be the best trailer you've ever seen.
Because it was just eerie, but beautiful. Like, some of the shots look great.
Yeah.
And it doesn't... I hate when trailers... I mean, some action films are bad at this, where you look at a trailer and it's like 3.5 minutes long, and it's the film.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's like, what am I doing now? It didn't give much away. No story, really.
That's true.
I was intrigued. And the creepy song that was used over the top of it.
Oh, well, I can tell you, Joe.
Go on.
So it's a poem called Boots, which is written by Ray. How do you say his name? It's written by Rudyard Kipling, who wrote The Jungle Book.
He also invented the Bakewell tart, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Joe. I think that's Kipling.
This is Kipling.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it must be the same guy.
Right, I'm just confused. Did he invent Bakewell tarts?
No, well,
that's Mr. Kipling.
That's Mr. Kipling.
So Rudyard Kipling wrote The Jungle Book and this poem,
which is called Boots.
Now, Boots is over the top of 28 Years Later trailer, and I found it very creepy.
It is very creepy.
And it's just is it numbers? What is it?
Well, what it is, Joe, is this poem was used to help train soldiers to deal with captivity in stressful situations. It was almost used to torture their minds, so they'd listen to this poem on loop for hours whilst tied up in like dark situations or whatever, to see if their brain can push it as far as possible for the SERE or SERE. I think
Who
it
the
is.
SCRE?
Oh yes, it's just some like soldier like captivity training stuff and that to get you ready for that.
Book onto this.
Everyone can sign up to anything, I guess, if you really want to. Would you like me to read a little bit of the poem to you, Joe?
Yeah.
Right. So imagine hearing this. You've not slept in 3 days. You're probably like up to your neck in water.
It would be torture if Ethan's doing it as well.
Yeah, he's doing it over the tunnel. You hear this?
Where foot slogging over Africa. Foot, slogging over Africa. Boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 mile today. 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boots,
It's doing my fucking head in right now.
moving up and down again.
Yeah.
What do the numbers mean? What do the numbers mean? Are they like a...
It's just like how many miles you walk. It's marching, aren't you? You're just marching, repetitive, and you can't look back. You just have to keep going.
It's scary.
It's
in
a
the
bit
rhythm scary.
of
It's freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that the army deemed it to be something that sort of like fundamentally taps into a human sanity enough that they'll play it to people to try and drive them to madness. It's a bit scary, that.
I wonder if we played that down
Makes
the
me like the
phone.
trailer a bit more now.
Yeah, I wonder if we played that down the phone at a takeaway, what food we'd get. Read out the numbers again.
The numbers are. This is ridiculous. 7,
Crispy
6.
wonton.
No, you know the early ones.
toast.
The early ones are starters.
Yeah,
aren't
well, that's what I'm saying. Crispy wonton.
Right.
Prawn toast. Keep going.
So,
So it was 7, 6.
Yeah.
11.
maybe seaweed.
That's crispy seaweed, yeah.
5.
We're going back in.
I can tell you what that is. That's prawn toast.
9 and 20.
Oh, 20 is interesting.
20 is pork in black bean.
It is.
9 is... I think 9 is weirdly prawn cracker.
Right.
So far, we're doing pretty well here.
Just loads of starters though. Let's get
Yeah,
some.
4.
Four's annoying. That's just steamed rice.
That might be a special mixed starter for 2.
Oh, it is actually. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's
the
2 minimum.
minimum 2 people, so that's fine.
We've got 11 again. You've already
Oh,
said
for
that.
fuck's
to
sake!
remember.
We don't even like
I
11.
don't need that many prawn crackers.
What's the highest number?
We've got 17 here.
Oh,
then
that's
32.
nice. Oh, 32.
Oh, 32 chili crispy chili beef in
Crispy
it.
chili beef. 13 is kung po prawn. So we've got ourselves a hell of a meal. Thank you, Rudyard.
Thank you, Rudyard. Yeah. So Ethan, did you actually like the trailer?
I'm not going to watch the film, but let me tell you this. I thought it made me do some research on it, and I had a bit of interest there.
Oh, that's
So it's a good. You know what? If we did Ethan's trailer reviews, I could do that.
That's not a bad shout.
It's not a bad shout.
For the new year, we need some features, don't we?
I think, yeah, well,
we need to get rid of some of the old ones.
Yeah.
Ethan's food.
Or I
film
could just
review.
watch adverts.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ethan's advert reviews.
Speaking of watching adverts, there's a lady in Canada who's a comedian who's been watching some adverts on YouTube, and this week she was doing all of the UK's Christmas adverts. And before we recorded this, you were just showing us like randomly, but Ethan did hit record, which is good. We watched her watch the Christmas advert that Dom is in.
Yeah.
So I think now let's just put that in now to round off the show of us watching a woman watch Dom's Christmas Tesco advert. And let's not forget, Dom's only in it for a couple of seconds. He's not the main character, so surely he won't get a mention.
Yeah.
Probably not. But thank you very much for
Thank
joining.
you for watching. Enjoy this bit.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Bye. Happy Friday.
Bye. Wait,
Enjoy the clip.
There's a Canadian comedian, and she's reviewing all of the Christmas adverts. And obviously she's going to review Tesco's.
Right.
And then someone says skip to 8 minutes and 6 seconds.
We're recording, by the way, just so you know.
There you go.
Tesco. When you're making a Christmas advert, you can kind of go down a couple of avenues. You can make it like wholesome, cute, nostalgic, depressingly sad, funny, obscure.
Laptop
This
music.
is very much in the sad category. It's still like heartwarming, but my God, big up Dom. I'm gonna spend my money at Tesco because Dom. Who's Dom? Is that a well-known guy? Because I've never seen him. Is that Dom from such things as the Sloppy Joe's podcast? Big up Dom. What? I don't know who this person is. Oh, maybe it's not the main guy. The fellow with the beard at 105. Is that where the big? Look at it.
Most played. Have you seen
maybe
that
not.
bit? Oh no, that's.
Fellow with the beard. Is he famous? That was the cameo? Anyway, it's a good advert. It's a good message. I hate the sad
Cameo.
ones. Now I'm just depressed. Moving right along to sweet.
Wow.
Big up, Dom.
It's all Dom.
Dom.
That's amazing.
She thinks they paid big dollar for that cameo, doesn't they?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's the thing, that all of the comments are Dom.
All of the big
That's
up,
so good.
Dom.
Yeah, we'll just put all this in.
Yeah, big up, Dom.
Oh my God.
I'll message that guy and I'll say
This was meant
thank
to be
you.
before the podcast, by the way, but that's too good to leave out.